All right, guys, how are you doing tonight? I don't understand. I set it for 8 o'clock. I'm still at 5 minutes till. So I imagine something's not jived with StreamYard and my computer, obviously. But let me get my stuff going here, and we're still looking for that person to comment at 8 o'clock. Hey, Josiah, how you doing? Cade Hall, Mason, the Chance Bushcraft and Survival. Hey, Josiah, how you doing? Let me turn this down here. Cade Hall. Gio, how you doing, Greg? Section 8, outdoors. How are you? I'm still trying to figure out how on StreamYard it's showing that it was already 8 o'clock and that I should have already been live. But on my computer, it said that I still had about 4 minutes. So we'll still take the first person at 8 o'clock. So I'll have to watch the chat here, make sure at 8 o'clock, first person that comments at 8 o'clock, that will be the next showcase. You're coming on there. Hey, DMV Whisker King, how you doing? Tiger Muskie, how we doing? Just over at JV Outdoors Premiere, guys. He did an awesome job there. After 5 Outdoors, how you doing? So, guys, we're going to be checking out Backwoods Barbarian, and we will have to cut a little bit short. As you see, I do got my work clothes on. Got to go out to work. I got to leave by 9:30, so we'll probably go to about 9:25. I'll try to push it, and we'll go from there. But guys, if you weren't over at JV Outdoors Premiere, what an awesome job he did on that. I'm very, very happy that he had asked me to send him a nice little clip there. I saw Gio's clip was in there. Section 8 was in there. After 5 was in there. So he did a pretty good job with that. So we still got about 2 minutes before I imagine everybody will see that we are live. Got to wear the glasses. I must be getting to me. I never used to have to wear the glasses as much. Comes all in age, right? Hey, Half-Faced Outdoors, how you doing? In Homestead. So once we get going, I see we start getting some people in here. We will talk a little bit. M&K is in the house, guys. So it's After 5 Outdoors. Those are 2 channels that have recently hit some milestones. We want to congratulate both of those guys. Congratulations, both Mike and Kaylee. You as well, Cody, up there, After 5 Outdoors. Awesome job. We got Amanda in the house, guys. A&B, Outback Outdoors. How you doing this morning, Amanda? Get some people in here. I see Backwoods gets in here from over at JV Outdoors. We will get a link, bring him up here and talk to him for a little while. He as well. We actually tonight are going to have a chance to do everything that we can to help Backwoods Barbarian meet a goal. I haven't checked, but last I saw, he is at 493. We can get him to 500 tonight. Al's Outdoors, how you doing? ScumDog Fishing. How are you doing? Thanks for coming in here. We're going to be checking out Backwoods Barbarian. We're going to check his channel out. Amanda just got up. She's having coffee. Yep, got to have coffee. Matter of fact, I'll be making some coffee. I just woke up from a nap. I got to go out to work midnights. DM Whisker King's in here, guys. We got Josiah Danbury Outdoors. He's in the house. M&K ScumDog Fishing after 5. Josh and Hunter's Adventures. How you doing? You haven't heard of Backwoods Barbarian? Got an opportunity to go over there and check him out. He's got an awesome channel. Definitely the outdoors. He's definitely one that knows his stuff. So yeah, like Half Face said, he does make some awesome stuff. So ScumDog Fishing. You're under if you have less than 1,000 supporters and you have at least 12 videos, you are the first to comment at 8 o'clock. What I need you to do is make sure that after this live is over that you make a comment on this live, so that way I can just click on your profile and it'll take me to your channel. If you are already over 1K, Amanda, don't choke on your coffee, but you are the second. So if ScumDog is either over 1K or can't meet any of the other 1K or has 12 videos, you'd be next. Yeah, Al's Outdoor. Thank you. Yeah, he only needs a few more. There he is. You're just there setting up your data internet. Let me know, Backwoods, and I'll throw that link up. So looks like ScumDog is going to leave me a message in the chat. ScumDog Fishing. You're at 127, so that's going to be awesome. We'll get to showcase ScumDog Fishing, guys. You guys can get to check him out. There's Frontier Survival coming in. How are you doing? Man, guys, all you guys that were over at JB's premiere for his Christmas video, did he not do an awesome job? I think we ought to share that out and get him some love over there. He did an awesome job. What about those ladies singing, man? Mark J. Larson's, how you doing? Tom Cutledge, I believe, is in here too. I saw. I don't know if I shouted you out, bud, but welcome, guys. Gonna shortly here we'll get going. I do have to cut this short tonight. I have to go out to work. I'm already dressed, ready to go. So as soon as I get off here, I'm running upstairs, grabbing the lunchbox. I might have to make a cup of coffee. Yep, there you are, Tom. So Mark, I know you guys are catching those coyotes. Geo Bushcraft and I went out, and he's already working on the video, but I haven't even got to it. But we went and set some traps. Took Geo with me, and we had some good sign. First check though, we went empty. So we got 20 in the house. 5-0 Trapper, how are you? guys, check out 50 Trapper. He says he's got a few videos. Check his channel out. Yeah, 50 Trappers OH for Ohio. If you leave a comment in either this or one of my other videos, that way I can just click on your profile and get over there and check you out, 50 Trapper. Joy Stewart's in the house. Okay, we got Backwoods is ready to go. So let me get that link up here for you. And then we will start talking a little bit about his channel. We'll get this thing rolling. Like I said, I got to get out of here by about 25 after 9. There you go. I just posted it. We'll see if it come up on my phone's acting funny up here. But guys, Backwoods Barbarian, he was at 493. Guys, 39 videos. So let's try and share this out. Let's get him to 5 to the stream right here. You're gonna have to turn your volume off or put earbuds in.
Hold on there. Sorry.
Oh,
Is that better?
Yeah, I think so. Oh no, I hear
good?
you.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you, but I can hear myself talking. That's better. I can't hear it now. So whatever you did good. Okay. I don't know how all this stuff works. All I knew is I could hear. So you're at 495 now. They're telling me.
Awesome. Thanks.
So I'm hoping we get you over 500. I didn't, up till 493. I had no part in you getting there. So that's good. But I'll take the chance to be able to tell you right here live that congratulations on 500. So we're gonna get this shared out. These great people here in the chat are going to help us get you over 500 for sure.
For some reason, my chat's not working.
Your chat's not working.
No, I can't see anything in the chat.
We got a JB Outdoors raid coming in. I know there's a bunch of you guys that were in that premiere. What a job JB did there. What do you say?
Yeah, he did awesome, man. The only thing I didn't like is when I was watching it several times, I started tearing up, and my kids were there. So,
yeah. He had some beautiful ladies in there singing. Soul Stiller Music's in the house saying JB Outdoor Rage. Thanks for coming in. A lot of guys that you see in this chat probably come over from JB. What a wonderful knitted community that we have, and MK JB did an awesome job.
Yeah,
I was really impressed with it, and it's nice seeing how he incorporated everything. Just good job.
Yeah, it was well put together, and it was good. It was very touching, and it was nice to see everybody come together, and the different people, different faces, and stuff like that. It was really nice, and the voices, those ladies had beautiful voices.
Yeah, absolutely. So Judith and Dan's in here. Anti's in here. We got Swamp Donkey. 495 right now. We got 20 in the chat. I'm not sure how this is going to go. I know I just saw somebody ask for one of the mods to put the link in here for your channel. The problem with that is I believe YouTube has done away with that, and it's hard to get those links in. I do know Monica over there somehow did a little hack and was able to get some in there. Lynn Leeper, how you doing? Thanks for coming in and raid. Love you guys doing the JV raid as well. Hafford Homestead. JV's in the house. Man, you did an awesome job on that. Thank you for bringing everyone over this way. We're going to check out Backwoods Barbarian, guys. He's at 493. So we need a little bit of help. We can actually see him hit a milestone tonight. we'll maybe see another tear shed, huh?
No, I don't cry on camera. I got. If you see me keep looking down, it's because I have my phone and I have the chat open on my phone, so I can kind of see what people are saying here.
You got chat. Okay, that's good. That's good. 497. So we're closing in before we even get to talk about your channel, but we are going to talk about that. So what's kind of cool, I was with Greg from Geo Bushcraft the other day, and he actually he helped me put TubeBuddy on my computer here. So when I actually open up channels now, it kind of gives me a little info, and so it actually it shows that you had 39 videos. Overall, you have 39 videos. 10 of those videos came in the last month. So about a quarter of your videos came within the last 30 days.
That's because YouTube with the shorts.
Yes. And the other thing that kind of was crazy about that, and this is more for your information than probably anybody else, but lifetime you have 6.95 thousand views. In the last 30 days, you have 2.91.
Yeah.
So
I had one of my shorts took off on me.
Yeah. So a quarter of your videos came in 30 days, and a third of your views have come in the last 30 days. So it's kind of interesting. I'm just getting the TubeBuddy, so I thought it was pretty awesome.
Yeah.
But we got Trey Hughes in the house, Lynn Leeper come over. We got Amanda from A&B Outback. We got Live More Outdoors in the house.
Hey guys.
ScumDog fishing. ScumDog, we're going to be going over, and I
think after 5 beat everyone to it.
After 5, letting you know you hit 500. That
Thanks,
was awesome,
Cody.
guys. If you don't know, they did it was Backwoods. You did a live with After 5 for his 1K, I believe, correct?
Yeah, for his 1K. It just felt, now I wish I could do it for everybody who hits milestones like that. But Cody is the one. So just a little bit of backstory. Like when I started doing this, I always felt a little awkward on camera and all that stuff, like we all do starting off. And I was in a bit of a low point, I guess, in not necessarily my life, but just my occupation and stuff. I've lost a lot of friends to well, I'm in the military. I'll just say that. I'm in the military. I've lost a lot of friends for many reasons, and some close ones recently and stuff too. So it was just a hard time. And with everything happening with COVID and everything else, just added to that. And I almost gave up on the YouTube thing before I even really started. And then it just so happened, Cody reached out to me, made a comment on a video. I commented back, and then we just got in contact. And then he introduced me to Mo and brought me in on one of Mo's live streams. And then I started meeting everybody else and people like yourself. And it's been this is honestly has been my therapy. It's been my my extended family for sure. I really appreciate every single one of you guys.
Yeah, and everybody, first I want to say, sorry to hear about, the troubled times and stuff. And you're in this community, you are a friend, you're like a brother. So we will be thinking of you. And I firmly believe you have to have an outlet for things like that. And what the heck, get on there on YouTube and share your passion. And I know I'm going to talk a little bit. I got one of the videos I was going to show that you did. And, you have a lot to offer, some people out there. So I hope you keep up with it and you keep doing and dredging. I guarantee you'll be over 1K. You got a lot of good content.
Thank you.
And the ones talking about when you go and you cook the stuff out basically from the wild, you went and you foraged and then you made yourself a meal. And I'm going to play actually the last half of that video because as you saw, I commented today that it was definitely, there's a lot of truth in what you had to say. And I hate to say, I don't know what I could eat out there. I know I could eat some dandelions. I don't know if I could eat them, but I know they're edible.
Yeah.
But So Wildman's in the house. We got Loader Man in here. Raymond Williams, Josiah Danbury. We got
Kyber
outdoors. We
Muskie.
got Section 8.
You're in good hands with Boxy family. No, I really appreciate you doing this too, Boxy. And like the YouTube thing for me is it is a way to challenge myself as well. But the community that I have now, the family that I've created here is not not something I expected. It's kind of like a side effect, but it is the main thing now that drives me for sure.
Right. Absolutely. So another thing that I noticed right at the end of Hot Wings Outdoors, I want to make sure real quick I mentioned, I don't know if I've said hello to you tonight. Thanks for coming in. Is you're kind of like your little, I guess, like logo saying your kind of thing is live peacefully wild.
Yeah.
I like it. You come up with that? Did you hear someone say that? I mean, was that just live peacefully wild? I like that.
I don't know. I might have heard it, but it was I've been saying it to my kids and stuff. I've always said catch them on the first bounce. I let them climb their trees. I let them live outdoors, do their thing, get their bumps and their scrapes and their bruises, and
Right.
that's kind of what I've always said to them. Find your peace in the outdoors, out in the wild.
Absolutely, I like that. So you do have three playlists. I know you got a bunch of shorts and stuff too. I watched a few of those. I still you're going to see me probably commenting on a few videos that I watched throughout the week. I was watching videos in between my sleep, my eat, and work. Work right now is crazy. We're working 12-hour days, and I just work Saturday and I'm working Sunday. So I'll get back in there and do a few comments, especially on the first two, the kayaking. So you have let's go over your playlist. You have five of or three of them. One's the 5-day survival challenge. Then you have the family kayaking, and then catch and cook. So it's always easier for me just to go into a playlist and just basically start with the first one and go through and watch as much of the videos as I possibly can. And the kayaking, the family kayaking, kind of was one that I was interested in because if anybody knows, my wife loves kayaking. She loves going down the river. If she could go every day of the week, we would be on the river. I think I commented on one of your videos that we have neighbors that when we go kayaking, they always say, the one says she ain't going because it's probably going to rain or storm on the river. And you were getting some threatening rain and stuff, and I guess it kind of blew over for you. M&A out there, they doing. But like I said, it's always fun to watch people's videos because brings up, even those are kind of near memories for me. But watching that kind of made me think about our kayaking trips and stuff. And I want to go here. Of course, this is going to be one of those things where I'm going to be touching some some buttons here that everybody tells me not to. There's Infantry Outdoors. Guys, give me a second here. I want to go into Backwoods.
Yeah, I just punched the fridge there, Cody, when it makes noise.
Thought I had this already set up and ready to go, but
yeah, the Huntsman. Thanks. I dressed up just for Boxy.
Yeah.
Put on my fancy clothes tonight.
All right, here we go. So I'm looking here, guys. Like I said, he's got the playlist. We're going to take a look at the family kayaking camping trip with their dogs. Of course, it's a 3-day. Was it a 3-day adventure or was it?
Yeah, it was 3 days.
Three days.
Yeah.
And I have been I have been trying so hard to get my family to do an overnighter, but my wife said unless there's a hotel along the riverbank, she probably would not be doing that. So pretty cool. There was some interesting things that come along with that. One thing I want to mention is how obedient your dogs are. You put food down there, and they sat there and waited till you would tell them that they could eat.
Yeah.
The way they just kind of sit on your the front of your kayaks and stuff is pretty cool as well.
I'm very. I don't have to be firm because I used to be firm with them. Now they're just obedient, which to me is important for any dog.
Right, absolutely. There was the one.
Sorry,
the one video pretty. Yeah, I was just gonna say another one of the videos. I think it was the second one that I watched. You guys stopped somewhere. Your daughter took you over and showed you some pretty cool trees. Kind of the way they grew.
Yeah,
that was pretty cool as well. Go ahead. I know you were going to say something there.
No. We were just talking about the dogs. I said no. The way I look at it is with dogs is I give them shelter and food and protection. They just got to listen. They got it pretty easy.
Right. So I do. Now I'm back on StreamYard. Actually, you see that I'm being seen. So the other thing that I noticed here too is you were on those trips. You were showing a little bit of the cooking and stuff, and seems like you always cook up some good food too.
Yeah, I like to eat.
So I think I might even be showing the last part, and we'll show it here pretty soon. Is a video that it was, I think, the third day. You guys got up in the morning, and I think you were making. Was that like a bannock loaf that you were making, or was you made something that looked like dough and you fried?
I don't know what you would call it, but that's all it was. I literally just threw dough in a pan and fried it up. I wasn't really going for anything. It just we had a bunch of bread dough left, and I was just frying it up.
Illegal outdoorsman driving hard. It's hard to illegal outdoorsman's probably headed back from Trapper Jay's. They hung out this weekend. If you guys didn't check out that live, but Trapper Jay did just upload a video with the two of them out there killing some crow. So
awesome.
just left Trapper's Jay's. That's what we kind of figured. Infantry Outdoors in here. We got the Huntsman here, guys. Gio's asking if anybody's buffering. I hope not. I did see a little bit of buffering. I had a little bit of buffering in JV. So this might be us, Greg, over in this way, out in the sticks.
Yeah, well, that's my issue here because I got to use my cell phone as a hub because my normal satellite internet is garbage.
Yeah. Sometimes mine works great. Sometimes it's just off.
Yeah.
But let's go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and key this last part of the video up and watch a little bit of it. Guys, if you're into the kayaking and stuff like that, go check out these 3 videos. Just a nice time with him and his family and his dogs floating down a river. And check that out. And, of course, we'll take a look at a couple of the other playlists. So I'm going to share my screen here. Yep, this is day 3, I believe. Yep, you're getting ready to make some coffee here. So make this full screen. And of course, I there we go. Always got to make coffee. That's first.
Oh yeah, I got to do coffee.
I know Amanda's in here this morning for her, so she's probably making coffee right now herself. Guys, Shiner guys in here. Al's Outdoor, small water charter, 5.0 trapper.
Those are my sport cry.
Yeah. Raymond Williams says Tim's dark roast.
I do like my Tim Hortons.
Your Tim Hortons. Yep. Now, is that grits you're making there?
No, that's just rice.
Just rice. Okay.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I've only had grits once in my life, and that's when I went to the United States.
Yeah, I've only had grits one time, and it was when I was in the South. But yeah, I lived in Florida for a little while.
I was in North Carolina when I had it, and it was good. Oh, train crocs, yeah.
Section 8 sharing out Backwoods Barbarian's link there. We got Total Impact in here. How you doing? Total Impact's making some deer jerky.
Nice. That sounds awesome, actually. My next video coming out is raccoon jerky.
Raccoon jerky. I'm waiting to see that one.
Oh, it was real good.
Shiner guy, of course, you're from the South.
Nice.
We expect you to love grits. Grits and eggs, yep. Say here, if there's a season get any better, going to have to buy a bigger purse shed. Yeah, Dan, they're killing it down there.
It's a shame what happened there, Judith. Sorry to hear about the thieves.
Good. Last meal of it is this little trip that we're doing, eh?
Yeah, guys, you gotta love that for breakfast there. This is where I saw that, the dogs, how obedient they are,
When we stop for snacks later, you guys have to.
Illegal said grits are nasty. Ooh, moose jerky.
I got a couple geese I might do that with.
I tell you what, now, I have had goose jerky, and I tell you what, it's awesome.
Well, goose, if it's done right, tastes like a real good cut of roast beef anyway. So,
Mm-hmm.
If you guys are watching
Absolutely.
the video and you're hearing these little fart noises,
He's going to blame us all on his shoes.
Not all of them. I'm wearing these Crocs. When they get wet, they make a lot of weird noises. So I'm just putting that out there. Let's just know.
All right, we'll believe you. All right, so guys, there it is. That's just a part of that that canoe trip that he had. That was near the end of the trip as well. So please go. You guys get over there and check out Backwoods Barbarian. You guys get in there, check out the kayaking. There's 3 days that him and his family with their dogs float that river, and very, very looked like it was a very fun time. Like I said, one day I'm going to get somebody around here to do an overnighter with me, whether it's my wife or not. So I know I'm not going to find a hotel by a river. So that was pretty cool. She likes her necessities, And I told her I got coffee. I can make coffee over an open fire. I got all the equipment. So, Coffee Outdoors in here. How you doing? Good evening, sir. We're checking out Backwoods Barbarian. We're pushing him. I think we've already got him over 500. We definitely want to make sure, as you guys know, 30 of you in the house, it's all about going in over there, watching the video in full, leaving a genuine comment, and then we hit the subscribe button because we want to see more content. That's how we get faithful supporters, and that's how our channel grows. Again, if any of you guys already have Backwoods, grab one of his videos and share it out. Try to bring some new people over. If any of you guys would like, please share this stream out. We got about another hour before Boxy's got off to work, so plenty of time to bring some more people in. We can ask Backwoods some questions if you want. And of course, he's only going to answer if he chooses. But yeah. So I do know that in one of your videos you mentioned you are from. Okay, let me think here. I want to say Newfoundland, or
close.
You're up.
That's where I'm from. Yeah, that's where I'm from. But it's pronounced, and I'm only telling you because this is one of those things where. You know, like Chicago and Chicago kind of thing. So for anyone who's wondering how you pronounce it, it's new, as in like a new item, new, fin, as a fish fin, and then land without the D. Newfoundland.
Newfoundland,
yeah.
Newfoundland. I'll get it close.
Yeah. Because we have a different dialect, English dialect. You might hear a little bit of it coming through every now and then. I try my best to hide it, but if I was sitting around with a few other newfies, you probably would understand anything I'm saying. So,
I did know though the first video that I ever watched of yours, I could tell that you were probably from the north. I think I pick up on Tubby Guy Outdoors is another one when I hear him talk.
Yeah.
Definitely can tell you guys are north of me anyhow, and I'm sure I probably have some sort of a accent. I got that Penn Dutch in me, so
yeah.
Jason House is in the house. Thanks for coming in. We're checking out Backwoods. So the next thing I want to take a look at is your second playlist is the catch and cook. Now on that, let me go back over onto your channel, and I'll open that playlist up here.
Thanks again, guys, for congratulating me and for helping me get to that milestone. I really appreciate it. I'm not one who likes to show a lot of emotions in public, but I really do appreciate it very much.
Yeah, absolutely. And I get to say it happened here on Boxy Outdoors.
Yeah.
I got that small piece there. I do congratulate you. And like I said earlier, guys, there's 30 of you in this chat. Get over there, check out Backwoods. Let's make his next 500 very easy to get him to that 1K. But his videos are going to speak for themselves. And I like the ones where you are, out there showing everybody the outdoors and the things that we can actually get from nature. And God has blessed us with all that, as long as we know that they're there. And of course, we'll get to that. We're going to be talking about the catch and cook, and I actually got a couple of them on there. One's the short, and then the other one is the stinging nettles. That video there. Greg Sanders, how you doing? Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. The line cook's in here as well. Guys, check out Backwoods Barbarian. You're gonna love his channel. Anybody that's in this community, or anybody that's coming in here that is not part of this community, this is a community where you're gonna see we support one another. And dog bone knives in the house.
Raymond's making fun of me now in the chat.
The salt video. I have it wrote down right here. So most people in Florida sound like Northerners, snowbirds. Yeah. So over in his playlist, guys, on the Catching Cooks, he has 6 videos. Catching and eating frogs. That's another good video. Very, very good scene. Scenic walking up the creek there, catching some frogs. Then he ends up taking them home, and your son ends up falling asleep on you, and get him up out of bed to try some.
Yeah, he's always eager to do whatever Dad's doing, and he loves the outdoors. Yeah, we that's why we were just on time for JV's thing that he had there tonight, because we had to go on a walk down the train track and in through the woods, and yeah, he loves the outdoors.
Right. The next video is the making ocean sea salt from the Atlantic waters. Then, of course, you guys were cleaning up the beach. You cleaned that up, and then you were cooking down the salt water, and we had a little problem with the one dish kind of taking off.
It exploded.
Exploded. So, guys, you want to watch that one there. But you ended up, did you end up, I see you made some salt. So I'm assuming that you regrouped and got some more water on and got that salt going.
Yeah. Yeah. And I just did a quick edit at the end of it just to show that I took 2 jugs home. Luckily I did that because the first one, it exploded right at the final part of it. But.
Mm-hmm. Then, guys, this next one is a Catch, Clean, Cook, eating wild, locally harvested food, free food. That's the one that I actually have the back half of the video on this. We'll take a look at that. And then you have the random video, Barbarian in the City. That was a cool one. You cooking the old marshmallow. The coconut covered marshmallow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was so, I brought my car in, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to do something. I'll make some content while I'm in here, make the best of this situation. So,
yeah, I like that one. It was pretty cool. Rendering bear fat, how to. That one as well. So that's always interested me because not only I've seen your video of rendering bear fat. Also, Papa Rome's, he rendered it as well. Now, you said that it actually is real buttery.
Bear fat?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's bear fat is one of the few animal fats that's actually liquid at room temperature.
Okay. I never realized that. So that would probably be the best fat to render down and actually use for cooking. Then I might have to.
It's awesome. Actually, it's a weird fat too because even when you like fry your eggs in it, it almost like the eggs fluff up. They actually almost grow and they get like little air pockets inside. So it's just I love it. I use it for everything.
Right.
I have soap.
I'm assuming that was bear fat. That was probably bear fat that you were using on those cooks going down the river.
I can't remember.
I saw you pour it out of a jar the one time. I just assumed that's what it was.
It might have been. I can't remember because we use it a lot. We substitute it anywhere we usually put oil. We use bear fat, and so it could have been. I'm not 100% sure though.
And the last one you have here is grouse and mushroom wild mill. It's a catch, clean, and cook as well, guys. So get in there if you like anything like that. The catch, clean, and cooks. Get in there. I see my dad's in the house. Boxy. He's actually watching the football game. So I am from Pennsylvania, but I root for the Browns. And I had heard that they were playing tonight. Hey, if we win tonight, we clinch at least the playoff berth. So that's awesome. Have to throw that out there. So Tom Kolich is asking, would you use raccoon fat at all?
Actually, I can safely say this because my mom's not in the chat. Yes, the raccoon. So I killed a raccoon when I was out doing that 5 days in the woods, and I rendered the fat down, and I cooked the meat of the raccoon in that fat, and there was nothing wrong with it. It was perfectly fine. The raccoon that I made jerky out of, which will be the next video coming out, I gave some of that fat to a girl at work, and she turned it into soap, and I sent that to my mom for Christmas.
Mm-hmm. 5-0 Trapper, have a Merry Christmas. Thanks for coming in. Hot Wings wants to know, can you make glue from that bear fat, or would it be too liquid?
It'd be too liquid. Even raccoon is very similar to bear as well. Their fat will also, but they're closely related too, right? Their fat will stay pretty liquid at room temperature. Not as much as a bear, but definitely it will. But I've had like I used that fat, like I said, for making soap, and it has to be cut with something else, another type of lard, because the soap it'll just be almost like a liquid soap when you're done.
Gotcha.
As soon as a bit of hot water hits it, it kind of falls apart. So you got to cut it with usually pork or beef or something like that.
Never knew that. Miles Outdoors says he's got to get back to the shed, but he is congratulating you.
Thank you.
Take it easy, Al's Outdoor. Appreciate you coming in here. I
appreciate it. Thank you.
Tom's going to try to learn how to make soap out of that as well.
Yeah, that's what I want to do now next year is I want to learn how to make soap out of some of the fats from the animals I get.
Right. Caribou Country Outdoors. They don't have any raccoons where he's at.
Well, there's no shortage.
Yeah, we got a bunch around my place.
Thanks, Cody.
After 5 saying we're at 5:02, guys. Please share this out. Please share any of Backwoods videos out, guys. Try to get some faithful supporters over into his channel to check it out. Real quick here, we'll throw this video up of the stinging nettles that you collect and you do all that. I think that's about where I think I have this one starting, is where you're starting to cook the stuff that you actually harvested, and then of course I want to play it until you comment on the about those going hungry and stuff, and if everybody would know this little bit of information, they could go out and get themselves their their next meal if need be. So I really like the thought behind that, and it kind of made me think, there's ever a day that it comes, with the way this world's going, and you never know. Well, if I can't go to the store because everybody's buying stuff out, there's definitely the wild that we can eat from.
Well, Boxy, look what happened with the toilet paper. Everyone was panicking over toilet paper. Like from the dawn of time, we've been using toilet paper. It's like, there's a lot of other options. There's a lot of other options out there. People were panicking. They were ready to kill each other over toilet paper.
Yeah. Whoop. Let me see. I think I'm hitting buttons here. Let me get that stopped.
If anybody's talking to me too and I'm missing it, I apologize, because it's I'm trying to keep up with the phone and that, and it's hard to do with this.
Caribou Country says they have pack rats. He said those things are nasty.
Oh, yeah?
Infantry, it's a fickle place, but when it is on, well, saltwater charters must be talking about fishing. Cade Hall in the house, guys. I'm going to share this. Let's get this screen shared here. we'll actually watch the back part of this video here. Catch, clean, cook. Actually, beginning. I know I didn't think I was going to go that far, but let me
Keep
check
in mind,
this
this
out.
is one of my old videos.
This is one of your older videos.
Yeah, I had old equipment and stuff there too.
This is you here cleaning the stinging nettles. Now I'm assuming that takes the little fine points and stuff off by doing that.
Yeah, I don't know if I mentioned it here, but on the bottom part of the leaves, the only part of the leaves on stinger nettles are the bottom part. They have these little hollowed out hairs called trichomes,
kind of flavor to it. Really
and
good.
they have an acid on the attached to it. Oh, I got a visitor.
Add salt to the water. That'll help the stinger nettles retain their color and just add a little bit better flavor. That's all.
Frontier Survivals, guys. We got Raymond Williams in here. Infantry Outdoors. We're watching here right now, guys.
I'm going to throw in some garlic butter.
A video of catching, cleaning.
There's not a lot of flavor to them. Almost just like a turnip top or something like that. But they're really good for you.
33 in the house. If you haven't yet, please give this a thumbs up. I'd really appreciate it.
Dandelion leaves.
I knew you can eat them.
Edible. Good for you. We'll grab some of those too and boil some of them up.
Well, that's the apples there that you ended up picking up.
Yeah.
As for the apples from earlier,
I will have to say,
they turn brown pretty.
that turned out to be an awesome.
A little bit of butter, apple,
that apple.
and just brown sugar. Let it caramelize.
Just a little bit of brown sugar.
There it is.
There you go, guys. A meal, pretty much free, provided by Mother Nature. We got wood sorrel, stinger nettle, dandelions,
Jersey
and
boys.
gaspro, along with the dessert that we made, the apples and the caramelized apples with the brown sugar. Good girl. So there we have it, guys. There's a decent meal put together. Nature provides, and pretty healthy, minus the butter and sugar and salt that threw on everything. But and rather free too. So I mean, this is something that a lot of people don't have knowledge on, and they really should. We have.
I think this video is where I made the decision to just go ahead and shave my head
or whatever.
Good.
And this kind of knowledge right here will help offset the groceries. Obviously, there's lots of it around. Before there was grocery stores, this is where it came from, nature. So this is something I'm a firm believer that everybody should have some kind of knowledge on, and I hope that this can, somebody might take something from this video, and that'll be the whole point of it. So I appreciate you guys watching again.
And that's the point. That's the point right there that I wanted to, I wanted to capture is, by you sharing this, there are people out there that hopefully they see this video and, of course, we hope no one would ever have to use it to survive on, but Mother Nature will provide. And, that's some things that, I would not have thought that I would eat stinging nettles, but means that you showed me how to. I might, if I had to, I would probably be able to do something like that. All right, Amanda's back. We've got Jersey Boy Outdoors coming in here right in the middle of that video. We got hunting stuff with J&J in the house as well. Cecilia Jansen's in the house. How you doing? We're here with Backwoods. We just looked at a couple of his playlists. If you guys weren't in here, he does have a family kayaking. There's 3 videos. You can watch him and his family with his 2 dogs. Basically, float the river. They do some cooking and stuff like that. We just watched the catch and cook. We just watched the video with him picking stuff. I guess you would call it foraging and taking stuff off the land and creating a meal. And I have one of your shorts on here because there's a lot of people out there that when you tell them about eating raccoon, they kind of snub their nose at it. And things that I have had raccoon, my son and I caught one, and we did it in a slow cooker, put a little bit of seasonings in it with some onions and mushrooms. And I would have to say I was pleasantly surprised at how decent tasting raccoon was. So just, some, organic meat that, it came from out in the woods, and, it's not getting shot up with any of all these chemicals and stuff like that for them to grow, and that whole deal there.
And it's not like I'm putting the DPs down inside of a dumpster either, right? I'm getting them going down through a game trail to go down to the water. Like there's a difference in a raccoon in the city and a raccoon, out in this area too. Like when a lot of people, I think the mental side, they associate raccoons with garbage.
Right. Yeah.
Right.
Gio's back. He needed a shower. I wasn't going to tell you. I could probably smell you from here, there, Greg. Just kidding. We got caribou outdoors. Raccoon is definitely something you want to try. Yeah, it's not bad. To me, the way we cooked it and stuff, it kind of had that roast beef texture type to it. I'm not going to say it tasted like roast beef, but kind of gave me that appearance and kind of texture, I guess, is the best I can say.
It's almost identical to me to black bear.
Okay, so you say it's like black. See, I've never ate black bear, so
yeah, it's almost identical to black bear, which is text like, yeah, it's a stringy meat, but it's not overly chewy or anything, right? Like it's a really good one.
Yeah.
But tell caribou country there that if next time I get one, which probably won't be till next year, unfortunately, because they hibernate here, right? I'm up northern enough. They go to sleep all winter. So, but I'll get one next year. He remind me. I'll do him up some jerky or something. I'll send it out his way.
Yeah, there you go. There you go, caribou. Total Impact says a raccoon is his sweet tea. Curse Brother Outdoors, thanks for coming in, checking out Backwoods Barbarian. Yeah, Tom thinks it's a little bit like roast beef as well. I'll have to try some black bear and see what I like there. I may have had it maybe at a game dinner or something. I'm not 100% sure, but definitely the frog legs. That frog leg video. Never caught and cooked my own, but I've had some from like a game dinner,
Yeah. Well, we used to. When I really started getting into eating wild game was my time I spent up in Labrador, which is even more north. And we at the church there, we used to have a wild game feast. So about once a month, after a church service, we would have in the hall, a whole bunch of us would bring in wild game of all different sorts, and we would open it up to the community. So people, because it was on a military base like the church and stuff, so we used to open it up so the local community could come in and people would just sit down and eat and have a meal. And so we used to have everything from bear to Arctic char to basically a squirrel stew, everything. So that's when I really started getting a palate. Like I want to basically try to eat everything that's not on the endangered list. So.
Hey, Section 8, if you're out of here, have yourself a great week. Appreciate you being in here, sharing out some links.
Yeah.
Have
see you, Section. Night. Thanks for coming in, man. Appreciate it.
Judith and Dan said that they are trappers and they'll eat anything that doesn't have a collar on it.
That's funny because people keep making fun of me at work because I'm the weird guy who's always eating weird food. So my jerky jar I brought in the other day, I put SPCA across the jar, and I was eating the jerky out of it.
Small Water says he'll stick with the crappie and the redfish. Livermore is still in the house, guys. If you haven't checked out his channel yet, get over there and check out Livermore Outdoors. He's a Pennsylvania native as well.
Have I ever combined squirrel and stew? No, I haven't. I don't tend to eat a lot of stew unless – actually, no, that's a lie. I did exactly that out in the my 5 days out there. I had squirrel and raccoon and grouse all in a stew together. But
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, matter of fact, that's so I haven't got through all your 5-day videos. So when we get to that, I'm gonna just do the little trailer that you put up for your 5-day challenge. But I did watch the first one there, and heck, that one squirrel made it kind of easy for you. Run out right in front of you, you run it over, and put it in the stew.
Yeah, but what was weird is he had no damage done to him. There was no damage. I don't know if he jumped and hit him in the head or something, but he wasn't crushed. There was no trauma to the body. He ran out and died. I don't know. Maybe I scared him and gave him a heart attack, a cute little heart attack or something.
Amanda wants to know if you like eating rabbit. I do.
Yes, I do. But it's not my favorite, but I like to catch rabbits. And growing up in Newfoundland, there's a bit of a I don't want to say it's a tradition, but we kind of we try to take care of it. It's a harsh island. The island of Newfoundland has harsh winters and stuff, and most people, older folks, they don't go into homes. They still stay in their home until the day they die. So we have these different traditions, like we have what's called mummering, which happens around Christmas time, where you dress up in weird outfits, whatever you can think of. You go to their door, they try to guess who you are, you dance and laugh, and they put on the kettle, stuff like that. You can look up mummering, mummering, and you'll get to see the kind of culture that we have. And also within that culture is taking care of the elderly. So now that I'm not in Newfoundland, I like to catch a lot of rabbits, but I don't love rabbit a lot. I do enjoy it every now and then, but I've been donating most of my rabbits to people, like older people who can't get out and rabbit snare anymore. Just stuff that they probably loved and enjoyed, but then it's because of their age, you can't enjoy it anymore. So it's really the responsibility of the younger generation to make sure that we can let them have those type of things,
Mm-hmm. Odd Man says he had just caught a raccoon. He's going to have to try it, but he caught a porcupine that he's going to cook up as well.
Porcupine is something I had once, but it was done in a way I wasn't sure how it tastes on its own, but I hear it's really good.
Mm-hmm. A lot of people saying they love rabbit. Total Impact said it's one of his favorite wild meats. Tom Cullet saying he loves rabbit. He makes it like a chicken soup. He uses rabbit. JV, thumbs up, everyone.
A&B Outback Adventures. That question that he mentioned there, I always check the lungs and livers of pretty much every animal that I kill, the livers and kidneys especially, just to know if you're going to know if that animal's diseased. That's where you're going to find out. But I have had one rabbit before that had white spots on the liver, and I just threw it in the fire out back. I just destroyed the whole thing, which is what was recommended.
Mm-hmm. Lost a lot of his dog proofs. Kate Hall did. He says deer jerky is the bomb. So Judith and Dan said to Anti that straight up it is their favorite, but have to use flour tortilla, cut it into strips, just boil and debone the squirrel first. So that's squirrel there. Watch day 3 of your survival. I need to learn how to throw an axe. So that is something. Livermore brings up, watching you throw that axe. You definitely do pretty well at that for sure. I don't know if I would do. I'd probably hit handle first for some reason.
Yeah. It's just like throwing darts. It's just a technique to it. That's all.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm sure. We just had a bar, which of course they closed everything down. But there was a bar that had some axe throwing. They were out doing axe throwing contests.
Yeah.
Caribou Country said they made some smoked rabbit cabbage rolls.
That sounds good.
And now I can't eat a normal cabbage roll ever again. Believe me, that sounds very good. Smoked rabbit cabbage roll. I'll have to remember that one. So the white spots, she's asking, do you know why they have it? Nearly all the rabbits near her have white spots on the lungs and organs. Is that white spots? Is that part of tuberculosis? I've heard there's like little white spots.
I think that's what it is. I'm not 100% sure. I don't want to. I would say you'll have to research that because I don't want to give you any wrong information. But yeah, I think if I remember correctly, it is something to do with tuberculosis. But rabbits, if they got them in your area and they all seem to have it, then they're probably gonna. Most of those rabbits will probably die off in a few years, and then new rabbits will move in. I mean, rabbits disease very easily, and like you'll have populations in certain areas will be completely wiped out one season just from one disease because they all get together and they mate so much and everything else. So it spreads really, really quick. But that means they die quick, but they also make new young quick. So,
yeah. Livermore says no need to have a permit to carry an axe.
Yeah. Well, here in Canada, we can't carry anything we can't carry handguns anyways.
Yeah. A&B Outback, her name is Amanda. She said you can call her Amanda if you so choose.
You got it, Amanda.
Let's see. It helps when there are so many, I'm going to say, places to forget, but multiple of 7 rings a bell and an axe throwing per pace. I don't know if I'm misreading that or what, but I'm confused. Mason LaChance, Bushcraft and Survival. Hello, how are you? We're here checking out the channel of Backwoods Barbarian. We've been going over some of his playlists. The family kayaking. We had some catch and cook. Matter of fact, we're actually a lot of people were talking about cooking the raccoons, and then we got into talking about rabbits, and we're cooking up squirrels and making some dumplings and of course, every time we go there, everybody probably in the chat, as well as myself, is getting hungry. Tom's hit the hay. Hey, take it easy, Tom. Have a good one. While you're sleeping, Boxy's going to go out there and earn a paycheck.
See you later, Tom.
Hot Wing says there is a trick to throwing axes. It's a pace thing.
Yeah,
okay,
it is a pace thing. You're 100% correct.
Everybody's saying good night, Tom.
Pace, and that's why the foot you step off on is the most important.
Gotcha. It would definitely be something to basically practice. I'm sure it's just like anything else. It's going to be technique, and it's going to be a lot of practice.
I used to use
technique.
Yeah, I started learning just watching YouTube channels and stuff in my backyard. And just so happened when I went with work, we were down in North Carolina, and we all decided to go out when we were done our exercise and stuff. We all decided to go out and do some axe throwing. And everybody wanted to put money on the table. So I was like, okay, let's do it. But nobody knew that I do it for fun. So long story short, at the end of it, I felt kind of bad for taking everyone's money, so I just bought drinks for everybody.
Yeah, Livermore's asking if I got snow. Yes, Livermore, we had snow, and this morning it was like more of an ice sleet snow, I guess. But I did go out and check my canine sets that Geo Bushcraft and I went out and set. And I did some wax dirt this year, so they actually looked pretty decent, other than the fact there was nothing in them. But you guys will have to watch for that video of the collab with Geo Bushcraft and I out there. And let me just say, while setting traps, I may have caught a few things. I'm talking like thumbs and fingers. You guys will have to watch out for that. Yeah, Hot Wings is saying there's a place there that they do some act throwing. I think Wildman must be leaving. He's letting everybody know to have a great week, everyone. Merry Christmas. Congrats on the 500 Backwoods.
Merry Christmas, Wildman. Merry Christmas to your family, bud.
You have a great one, Wildman. Can't wait to see the catch and cook on that porcupine.
Yeah. Craft dinner. Nothing wrong with craft dinner, Caribou.
Craft dinner. All right, guys, let's take a look here. I'm going to share this out. It is the I'm hoping that I can actually get it started and up on screen before it's over, because it is one of the YouTube shorts. It is of cooking the raccoon. Let's see here. Doesn't look like it's going to work for me here. You guys able to see that? Still God. Looks like I got to get in there and get that started. Give me 1 second. There we go. I'm going to make that full screen. So, guys, here, this is the catch and cook of. Now, I do know the big thing on the raccoon is it does have lymph nodes in both of its or the armpits that you must get out before cooking. Total Impact have Merry Christmas as well.
That's good.
Irene's in the house.
That's really good.
Guide, guys.
That is less gamier than grouse by a long shot. That's really
You
good.
would say you like that better than grouse.
Eat.
Yeah. Yeah, I do. It's definitely up there, and it's. I don't think it'll ever replace black bear, but it's getting close. It's really good. I was very surprised.
Yeah. Livermore says you get your shotgun. Judah says coon is a sweet meat and goes great with vegetables. Absolutely.
Yeah, and the thing with raccoon too, I think what we got to remember is it is like bear. It is an omnivore. So when I say like I eat black bear and I know what black bear tastes like. Well, I know what black bear tastes like here.
Mm-hmm.
You know, a black bear like down New Jersey or something like that might taste completely different depending on their food source. So raccoon is going to be similar, right? Omnivores will change their flavor profile.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, I think I'm assuming it would probably have everything to do with their diet and what they're browsing on, I guess would be the thing. You know, whether it's more berries or things like that. I'm assuming would be what affects that. I guess I would say. I do know that I know here in Pennsylvania, at least my area of Pennsylvania, there was an area where the Game Commission used to drop off a lot of like carcasses and stuff like that, and there was a lot of like garbage and stuff like that. And I had heard that those people that would kill bears around that area, that the meat was not very, very good. But I have good friends that hunt up in the well, what we would call mountains here, more like hills for most people. But they just rave about the taste of bear, and they love it. So
yeah.
I'm sure it's all in their digestion.
Well, that's why with bear, when I'm baiting bears, when I find a bear that I won't harvest it right away. I'll usually give it a couple weeks, and I'll keep feeding it a good mixture of beef finisher, which is just a bunch of grains mixed with molasses. Mm-hmm. And in a way, you're pre-seasoning your meat before you even kill it.
Season it from the inside out.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. In caribou country, he is in Canada, but yeah, he's a whole nother world away distance-wise, right?
Mm-hmm. Right. Anti says you don't want to eat a black bear from the mountains behind Los Angeles. Hot Wings says they can't bait bears here. So guys, I know it's about 10 after. I want to hit this last playlist. Like I said, I haven't got to watch every day of this challenge, but you bet I will be watching the remainder of them. I do know, and before we get into that, one other video that I watched that I did find in the playlist was your father's son fowl hunt best retriever. And it was kind of cool watching you and your son have that time. And I know at one point you said proud dad or papa, I think you said. Yeah. But in that hunt, guys, you guys go watch that. He ends up putting down 2 ducks and 3 geese. So, you know, he had the best retriever out there, and he did an awesome job. So I did want to mention that. This 5-day survival challenge. I'm going to show the trailer to it. But in that playlist, you also had where you're building the bear safe camp shelter thing. You built the stand up in the air, and of course in your first video and stuff, you put up your water, and you kind of show us how you do that gravity feed. You end up let me see, you got the grouse. I know you got the squirrel. Like I said, guys, go watch that. The one squirrel makes it easy for him. He doesn't even have to do anything but ride down the trail. And he just tried to jump. I think he was just trying to jump in the cart and get a ride back with you.
I don't know. I have no idea what was going on. Maybe, he just had enough, but I didn't have to do anything.
So Raymond must have watched that video as well, because he says those were some big honkers. And I know that last one, your son brings it in and says, here he is, and he just has the head kind of hanging in there with him because he said it was too heavy to get him up into his kayak. So those were some big birds.
Yeah, they were pretty big.
Yeah. Jersey Boys is headed out. Hey, I appreciate you coming in here. Rattle Trap Fishing just popping in, saying hello to everybody. Guys, please check out Backwoods Barbarian. I'd really appreciate it. Share this. You can share this out. We're coming to the end here. I got to leave in 15 minutes for work, but I want to go over this last one here. I'm going to share it real quick. So, you guys can see at least I believe this is the yes. Dog game. It's a trailer, guys. Of his 5-day challenge.
The Backwoods Barbarians 5-day survival challenge. I'll be living in the middle of heavy black bear territory. There's only one rule. If I want to eat, I've got to hunt and harvest. Tune in for this epic adventure. while I take you along on my journey.
Yeah, I built the platforms because, well, I know there's a lot of bears around that area, and I got a family I want to come home to, so didn't feel like sleeping on the ground.
There we are. So you're just about ready to say about building the platform.
Oh, no, I said, yeah, I built the platform mostly because I didn't want, like I said, this is fun, right? It's supposed to be fun for me. So if I was doing like a real survival challenge, yeah, I'd be on the ground making a moss shelter or something like that. But I got kids I want to get home to, and I'm doing it for fun. So it wasn't a true survival challenge, but I never had any food with me. I had no calories or anything like that. Just black coffee is the only thing I took out with me. So living off the land challenges would have probably been a better name for it, but
yeah, kind of one and the same. I like that. I've always said I wanted to try that, but it's just too easy for me to get the food that I can readily get. But Mark J. Larson's, hey bud, you have a good evening. Thanks for coming in. Really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Get that deer hide cleaned up.
Yeah.
Yeah, Raymond Williams is up your way, up in Nova Scotia.
Yeah.
Rattle trap fishing. How are we doing tonight? Everyone's saying later, Mark. Have a good night. Really appreciate you coming in. So that's definitely the video that I watched. I watched day one. So of course this is the first day you're getting in there. In your the trailer there, I did want to mention to these guys, if you guys go and watch these videos, that pine tree that he pulls up there, the branches go off pretty easy with the axe, but it doesn't break so easy, does it? You had to break it with your knee. I was chuckling about that one there, but you guys will have to go check that out. He does have to break out the saw to break up that tree. So I kind of got a chuckle out of that. Really look forward to watching days 2 through 5 on that as well. Really cool idea with the water being up on your platform. Saw that you put up a hammock, so that's something that I've heard a lot about, those hammocks. And so do you have like a sleeping bag inside the hammock as well, or does that little thermal under part, does that really keep you warm? You almost look like a taco in there.
Yeah, so I was actually really warm. It was really comfortable. We had a few nights drop below freezing, but I do have a sleeping bag inside with me. But with the thing with sleeping bags, when you lie on them, you compress them so they lose their thermal properties, right? So the underquilt works like the other side, like the bottom side of a sleeping bag. So it hangs just below the hammock, so it traps in your heat, so you're not squeezing it out. Because there's a huge difference if you don't have that. But those things, those underquilts, that's the make or break for hammocks in cold weather. Because you can even get some where you can actually put like a hot water bottle down inside of it or something like that, and just radiate heat up on your back while you're sleeping.
That's nice. Okay. Hey, Amanda, thanks for coming in. You have yourself a wonderful day.
See you, Amanda. Thank you.
Yeah, so Dunlap 2423 is in the house. I know I haven't screamed his name out yet. We got Tubby Guy Outdoors still in here. Amanda's headed out. She's got some errands to run. Raymond Williams still in the house. He's from up around Backwoods area as well.
Everyone loves Raymond, eh?
What's that?
I said everyone loves Raymond.
Oh yeah, Raymond's everywhere. Great supporter. He's in every live I ever go into. I always get to catch and speak to Raymond, so that's awesome. But got a few minutes before Bucky's got to head out for work. So try to wind this down a little bit. We got 23 still in the house here. Guys, if you don't have Backwoods yet, please get over there. Check out his channel. Section 8 was running his link a little bit earlier. But if not, just make sure Backwoods Barbarian. You put it in there, it's going to come up. And click on there. Check his channel out. Do it the right way. Make sure you're watching the video in full. Leave him a genuine comment. And then only then subscribe, saying that you are going to be a faithful supporter. Cody's saying from After 5 that you're at 505. So hopefully if all those are faithful, and you'll keep that 505. So I want to congratulate you on the 500.
Thank you.
Make sure that I'll let you know I enjoyed your channel, and I think anybody that we can get to come over and go, get to your channel, I think we'll love it as well. And hopefully we see you okay here in the near time. But live peacefully wild, and I like that. And I think for everybody in this chat, we love the outdoors, and what you feel that your passion to share it to us. And I'm grateful for that. And I thank you, and I appreciate you letting me check your channel out. And I'll give you a few minutes if you want to say anything before we conclude this live. And just everybody in the chat, please make sure we share out Backwoods. I'd appreciate it.
Well, I'd like to thank you, first of all, Boxy, for bringing me on here, man, and every single person who came in here and showed support, and that I really appreciate it. And like I mentioned before, this community I didn't know was missing out of my life, and it came in at a good time, and I really appreciate JV speech. Yeah, I appreciate everything that everyone, all the support people are doing. This 500 is definitely a huge milestone, and I know a lot of you guys are like-minded people, and that's important for me. For if I'm making content, I don't want to just make content for just to throw it out in the ether. I want it to be people who are like-minded as myself, have the same kind of values and stuff. That becomes prominent when I go out and I kill a cute animal. I always lose a few subscribers, but that's just the nature of it. But I'm not going to hide that, because that's just the way it is. But yeah, I really appreciate it, guys. I really do. I never ever thought that. I think it's been almost exactly 6 months. That's how old my channel is right now, and I would never have thought that I'd be here at 500 already. I remember when I started this, talking to my wife about how I said I'm not looking at necessarily turning this into something to make money. If that's the way it goes, and that's the way it goes. But I just like creating content, and I like being outdoors, and I find that this kind of holds me accountable. And then now the community that I'm involved with it's got me fired up more than ever now. So I appreciate each and every one of you guys. I really do.
All right, guys, there you have it. Really appreciate each and every one of you guys coming in here. Please hit that thumbs up if you haven't already. And as always, we'll be looking at ScumDog fishing next Sunday. Please, guys, go over there, check out Backwoods Barbarian. I got to get out of here. Sorry, we had to stop about a half hour too soon. But to everybody in here, yes, please have a Merry Christmas. And we will see you next Sunday. And I'm going to go ahead and say from Backwoods and myself, you guys live yourself a peacefully wild life and have a blessed week.
Merry Christmas. Much love. Bye. Thanks again.
Christmas.